How's it going, guys? In this video we're going to be taking a look at the NECA London After Midnight Ultimate Professor Burke action figure, played by the man himself, Mr. Lon Chaney, the man of 1,000 faces. This figure was released in 2024 and it's depicting Professor Burke from the film London After Midnight, released back in 1927. This is a silent film that's now considered to be lost. Apparently, back in 1965, there was a big fire at MGM, and one of the bolts went up, and the last known copy was destroyed in that fire. So, unfortunately, as of now, there is no known surviving print of this film. So yeah, beyond that, guys, let's go ahead and get a quick look around the box. We'll get them opened up and get a better look at the figure. So, I have to say I love the cover art here. That old school poster art is really nice. Love the coloring. Lon Chaney, London After Midnight logo. Ultimate Professor Burke, you got Professor Burke right there, and the London Bridge. I mean, it just looks really cool, guys. It's that old school artwork. On the side we have photo shot of the figure, London After Midnight logo, NECA Real Toys. On the back we have more photo shots of the figure, London After Midnight logo, and on the side we have another photo shot of the figure, London After Midnight logo, NECA Real Toys. As for the inside, we got full profile shot of the figure there, and then we got the figure there, guys, in all its glory. So let's go ahead and get them opened up and get a better look at the figure. Alright, guys, so let's go ahead and get right to it. For starters, I have to say this figure looks absolutely incredible. Just the coloring, just overall, man, I love the cloak, everything. It just looks really cool. The head sculpt looks great. The way the hat looks, the hat does come off, so I'm going to put that off to the side for now. And the other cool thing is he's got several parts that come off. So his cloak, he has different parts of the cloak that come off. This is a soft plastic, and it just sits on top of his shoulders. So you want to take that off to the side there. But man, just overall, this figure looks absolutely incredible. This jacket is a bit of a soft plastic. Even the inner coat is a bit of a soft plastic. So we'll get more to that in a second, but man, the face sculpt looks absolutely incredible on this guy. It looks, I don't know if the camera does it justice, but really impressed with this one. As for the head articulation, head does rotate all the way around. I do have to say the hair is a bit of a soft plastic at the end, so not too bad. Actually pretty cool. Man, that looks great. Head does look down, does look up fairly well. Has a nice little head tilt there, side to side. Again, just that look on his face, just absolutely incredible, guys. The coloring, everything looks great. As for the arm does come up actually pretty well. 90 degrees, does rotate all the way around. Does have a single joint, it looks like. Does have a rotation at the elbow, a little bit stiff. I'm not going to force it, guys. And hand does rotate all the way around. Does have a nice back and forth. And yeah, just so far, guys, I'm really digging this figure. Other arm does come up 90 degrees. Does rotate all the way around. Single joints in the elbow. Does have rotation in the elbow, but yeah, still kind of stiff, guys. Again, fresh out of the box, so don't want to force it to have a video fail. I have to say the buttons there look absolutely great. The detail, man, the detail on this figure looks really great. I'm really impressed with this figure. I didn't realize how much I was going to really dig this figure. The hand does rotate all the way around and does have a back and forth pretty well swivel. As for the torso articulation, unfortunately, there's not going to be much, just because of this coat as well as the undercoat, unfortunately. But honestly, guys, it doesn't really matter, because I mean, this guy is absolutely incredible. I love the detail on this guy. I think you can give him some rotation, but it's not going to be much. So he does rotate a little bit. Doesn't do the crunch, again, because of the molding of the coat, or it doesn't go back too much. But again, guys, what you're giving up in articulation, I mean, the guy looks amazing overall. Leg does come up fairly well. Not too much because of the coat there. Won't be going back all that much, again, because of the coat there. Single joint in the knee. does bend pretty well. Looks like there should be rotation at the knee, but not gonna force it, guys. I would imagine he could do the splits, but again, because of the coat, that's gonna hinder that movement. As for the foot is on a ankle rocker, so I would imagine would have some decent back and forth, side to side, and some sort of articulation. But again, more than likely because of the way the pants are molded, that's going to be hindered a little bit. As for the other leg, same thing. Does come up kind of stiff, so I'm not going to force it. Does go back not too much. Again, guys, got single joint in the knee. And then this knee feels a little bit smoother, so like you could get the rotation. But I would definitely be careful, guys, just because fresh out of the box. Again, with the foot seems like it could rotate. It sits on an ankle rocker too, so does have a little bit of play back and forth, or side to side rather, and does go back and forth okay. Again, the pant leg kind of hinders that movement a little bit. So let's go ahead and get him off to the side, guys, and get a better look at his accessories. So for his accessories, guys, he does come with 3 sets of hands. They mostly are gestured hands. He comes with these 2 guys, and it looks like they are kind of like pointing or just not really gripping or anything. They're just more gestured. But I really love the coloring on this. Really love the detail. Again, it being a silent black and white film, I mean, the coloring on this guy looks absolutely incredible. He does come with a gripping hand, one gripping hand, and I'm guessing this is to grip one of the accessories that he comes with, which we'll get to. But yeah, NECA did a great job with the coloring on this and the detail. You see the veins there and just the nails, everything, just absolutely incredible, guys. NECA really knocked it out of the park with this one. Up next, guys, I did show him with the default cloak piece, which this is a soft plastic. Really nice detail on this. He also comes with a soft goods sort of cloak piece, but this one is a soft goods, sort of like a nylon, and there's a bit of a soft plastic collar. This should just sit on the neck, so really nice, guys. I'm glad that NECA kind of gives you a variety with this figure. Up next, guys, he does come with his top hat, as I showed you at the beginning of the video. It is a really solid piece. I love the texturing on this. I love the feel of it, the look of it. It's just really nice, guys. It's a bit of a soft plastic, so it is malleable a little bit, and it should fit all of the head sculpts. And he does come with 2 extra head sculpts, so we'll get to that in a second. But yeah, really nice detail on this. Really solid piece for sure. Up next, guys, we have a lantern. And I have to say, this looks absolutely incredible. Love the coloring on this. Love the detail on this. It's a bit of a soft plastic. Not too much, but be very careful with the lantern like handle up here. I could see this breaking if you're not careful. But overall, man, this is a really nice piece. I'm glad that they included it with this figure. Up next, guys, he does come with 2 head sculpts, as I mentioned. The first one that we're going to take a look at is the one where it's a similar looking grin there on the defaulted one, but on this one it's got a more of I guess a grin instead of like a actual like mouth open. But still, man, the color on this is nice. The hair, the soft plastic on the strands is really nice. I mean, just the coloring on this is great. The eyes look really creepy. Just, I mean, overall, man, the attention to detail on this is really nice. NECA did a great job of this. Up next, guys, for the secondary head sculpt, he has a sort of a more like a relaxed looking eyes, face. I don't know how to describe it. It's really interesting. More like a laugh, sort of. I don't know. I don't know. I probably wouldn't use this head sculpt. I'd probably either use the default or the previous head sculpt. But I mean, overall, though, I love the coloring again. NECA did a great job on just the mold on this. It looks really incredible. I mean, if you ask me, it looks definitely spot on to Professor Burke from the film. The hair strands, again, soft plastic, but absolutely beautiful figure overall, I have to say. And finally, guys, it comes with, seems like sort of like a batwings cape sort of thing. This is a really soft plastic, almost translucent, and you could see I guess the wrinkles in it. I mean, it, again, like I said, it almost looks like a sort of like bat wings or something. Really nice detail. You see the little holes there, so I'm assuming the way you put this on is you take the hands off, put this and hook the hands in there, take the head off, and then pop the ball joint through there, and then put the head on. So he has this almost like a cape, like a fly, like a bat wing sort of cape. I'll have to test it out and see how it looks or how it goes. But I mean, overall, the fact that they included this with this figure, I thought this in the pictures, I thought this was going to be like a soft goods sort of cloak or something like that. But no, I actually dig this sort of like really soft plastic. It really adds to it, in my opinion. So for size comparison, guys, I wanted to bring in another Lon Chaney, also from the silent film era, the Phantom, from Phantom of the Opera, and another terror from the silent film era, Nosferatu, which I absolutely love this figure. And this Burke figure is incredible. Again, I think NECA really knocked it out of the park with this figure. I'm really impressed by it, and I'm so glad to have him in my collection now to go along with Nosferatu and the Phantom. That about wraps it up for this video, guys. Comment down below, let me know what you thought of the figure. Have you seen photos of Professor Burke pop up somewhere online? I know I have several places. There are several still images from the film, but mostly of Professor Burke, not really of the film themselves. As I mentioned, it is now a lost film as of 1965, and unfortunately there is no known copy out there. If there is, hopefully someday, somewhere, somebody will find a missing print of it and put it out there. Down there, guys, if you're new to the channel, feel free to like, share, subscribe. If you're not new to the channel, thanks again for coming back and for the continued support. I really appreciate it. Until then, guys, we'll see you in the next video. Take it easy and have a good one.